The blood python is known to surface or be active in twilight. This medium-sized species of non-venomous snake can be found in Thailand, Sumatra, the Malay Peninsula, and several smaller islands. Mostly active between morning and evening hours. They are also known by other common names such as Malaysian blood python, Sumatran blood python, red short-tailed python, or Brongersma short-tailed python. The species is found in tropical forests, palm plantations, and tropical swamps and marshes in the Malaysian Peninsula, eastern Sumatra, and outlying islands. There are some unconfirmed reports stating that these snakes may be found in other countries like Singapore, but it is more likely that they were introduced by humans. Adult blood python males typically range from 0.9 to 1.5 meters in length. Females are smaller and reach between 1.2 to 1.8 meters. Some specimens have been recorded to reach 2.4 meters in length. The blood python is a heavy-bodied snake with a thick, muscular body and variable markings and coloration. They have flat, broad, and long heads very distinct and wider than the neck. These are unique snakes with a huge girth relative to their length. Due to this robust structure, they look somewhat overweight. Older specimens can weigh 9 kilograms or more. The body color ranges from tan, brown, yellow to a cherry red, bright red, or oxblood covered with lighter gold, tan, gold, or orange and black blotches and stripes. The belly is usually white, very often with small blackish markings. The head is usually gray, although some specimens may exhibit a black or even reddish head. They are also known for their changing head colors. So a black-headed snake in the morning could have a very pale, faded head coloration in the evening and vice versa. These snakes are primarily crepuscular animals and are usually active at dawn and dusk. They spend most of their time underwater waiting for prey to pass by. Then use heat-sensing pits, similar to those of venomous pit vipers, to detect their warm-blooded prey. In the past, they were considered to be generally unpredictable and aggressive, when most specimens held in captivity were wild-caught adult snakes from Malaysia. Today, most blood python juveniles available in the pet trade are captive-hatched, originating from gravid females caught in the wild that then lay and hatch their eggs in captivity. For these reasons, blood pythons are gaining popularity among herpetoculturists, breeders, and snake enthusiasts due to their smaller size and the introduction of some amazing new color and pattern morphs. Their longevity in the wild is unknown, but probably around 20 years, in captivity even more than 25 years. Appearance. Female blood pythons are usually larger overall than males. However, males generally have longer tails. Females also mature at larger sizes and lay eggs every other year. The blood python's head is long and broad and is wider than its neck. The head coloration ranges from charcoal gray to black. Individual snakes can change how light and dark the head appears. It has a red stripe running from the scales around its nostrils to its neck. Its body is characterized by its massive girth and a relatively short tail that tapers sharply at the end of the body. Blood pythons exhibit a spectrum of colors, from dark brown to light yellow. They are the only species of the 3 short-tailed pythons with a red color phase, leading to this snake's common name. The color pattern on the body consists of rich, bright red to orange to a duller rusty red ground color. Populations with yellow and brown coloration are also known. The main color pattern of each snake is overlaid with yellow and tan blotches and stripes that run the length of the body, as well as tan and black spots that extend up the flanks. The belly is white, often with small black markings. Those with the blood red color phase go through a gradual yet significant color change prior to maturity. This process may take as long as 3 years. At hatching, most blood pythons are a ruddy brown or tan color. Due to their widespread distribution, there has been some confusion as to how many species or subspecies exist. Up until 2001, researchers believed that there was only one species of blood python with 3 subspecies. Today, herpetologists, scientists who study reptiles and amphibians, have identified 3 species, and possibly a 4th distinct species of blood python. The adult blood python grows up to a size of 2 meters in length. Where to find blood pythons? The blood python is a non-venomous, medium-sized snake. You can find it in Thailand, the Malay Peninsula, Sumatra, and other small, outlying islands. There have also been reports of the red blood python in other countries, such as Singapore. This is likely the result of an introduction by humans. Blood pythons are found on palm plantations, in tropical forests and swamps, and in marshes. They're ground-dwelling predators that wait patiently on forest floors. The animals can hide for hours waiting for prey. Shy and nocturnal, the red blood python is solitary, interacting only during mating season. Types of blood pythons. The blood python family consists of 3 types. These are the blood python, the Borneo short-tail, and the Sumatran short-tail. All the species average about 5 feet in length, with the blood python capable of getting larger. The Sumatran gets the thumbs up out of the trio for having a more calm temperament than its relatives. Is this a blood-sucking snake? No, they are non-venomous. The snake's bite can scratch, puncture, bruise, and create deep internal damage. If well-bred, this is a relatively passive animal and makes for a perfect pet. Big enough to impress, but not large enough to be a threat. Misinformation and early interaction with humankind have built one heck of a fearsome reputation. Nasty, savage, and aggressive are several words associated with the snake. They certainly have an intimidating appearance. But the blood python's seeming aggression is more anxiety than anything. In actuality, the python's first reaction to a threat is to turn tail and run. When 4 comfort and basic qualifications are met, the snakes have a calm demeanor, proper husbandry, good breeding from a pro, captive bred, and infrequent diet. The red blood python is muscular and strikes hard and fast. While they avoid biting, they will bite if there's a perceived threat. And facts are that a bite will leave a lasting impression. Though they have the potential to be great house pets, breeders strongly advise the inexperienced snake keeper to keep their distance from this reptile. Red blood pythons are constrictors, but they do not have a venom that harms humans. The non-venomous blood python comes in a range of colors: browns, yellows, tans, cherry, and bright reds. Red blood python identification marks include stripes or blotches of tan, gold, orange, or black. The belly is often white and sometimes has small markings. Reproduction. Blood pythons are oviparous snakes, meaning females lay eggs. This species reproduces every 2 years, with females producing 12 to 16 eggs. However, larger clutches have been reported with up to 30 eggs being laid. Females of this species, like other pythons, will coil around the eggs and shiver her body, producing heat to help incubate the eggs. But since this demands a lot of energy, they will only do so if ambient temperatures drop below 32 degrees Celsius. A female may lose up to half its body weight during the incubation period. The eggs hatch after a period of 70 to 80 days, and the hatchlings are 0.3 to 0.4 meter in length. The blood python becomes sexually active at 2 to 4 years of age and a length of 0.9 to 1.5 meters. Population and conservation status. Blood pythons are prey for their leather scales. It's estimated almost 10,000 creatures get killed a year for their skins. The red blood python is also threatened by novices trying to make the snake a pet. Improper care is stifling the population in parts of the world. The facts are, despite these hazards, the blood python isn't listed as threatened or endangered. Its believed populations are increasing in some parts of the world. This is due to the blood python's established community in palm oil plantations, which attracts rodents, one of the snake's major prey. Unfortunately, the same plantations are a leading source of rainforest destruction in regions like Indonesia and Malaysia.